On this episode of The Road Chose Me, I'm exploring the Republic of Congo. From the minute I drive into the Republic of Congo, I'm seriously impressed by the quality of the roads here. All of the highways are paved and obviously very new. I also am shocked by the lack of jungle. In my mind, I just always thought Congo would be thick, intense jungle, but it's not. It's big, wide open green hills and actually not very thick vegetation. That being said, the heat and humidity does ratchet up an enormous notch from what I've had so far. Here you can see kids repairing the road. There's a bit of a washout here and lots of potholes, and so what often happens is that kids show up with tools and pretend to be shoveling mud into the potholes and repairing it. Then of course they ask for money. You can see these guys even have a bit of a barrier across the road trying to force people to stop. I always make the joke that they probably just shovel mud from one hole back to another, always waiting for a car. Getting off the paved highway is actually a bit of a challenge. There really aren't many other roads. When I do venture off to find camping, this is what it looks like. Not much of a road by anyone's definition. After driving up and down and over most of the country, I make my way from Brazzaville, the capital city, across to Pointe Noire on the coast. This is on a brand new highway which allows for fast travelling, though I have been warned there have been a lot of anti-government rebels in the area lately who actually blew up a bridge just a few weeks ago. I see a lot of burnt out vehicles and military presence. A couple of guys give me some hassle, but it's nothing too serious and I get through without problem. Much to my surprise, Brazzaville is actually a very developed and modern city sitting right on the Congo River. It's too hazy to see Kinshasa on the other side in the DRC, but I know it's right there. As I roll into Pointe Noire, the outskirts look very familiar. Dirt roads, bustling, noisy, but as I approach the centre, everything changes. Pointe Noire is right on the ocean and it's really developed. There are modern skyscrapers, supermarkets, fast food joints, clean gas stations. I really could be in any modern city anywhere in the world. It looks really, really clean, modern and developed. I had no idea Republic of Congo was like this. I'll leave you with the sights and sounds of the outskirts of Pointe Noire for a minute so you can get a feel for what it's like down on street level. I drive through places like this with my window down, and everywhere I go, I'm getting smiles and thumbs up. People are welcoming. People are happy to see me. Notice the monster logging truck coming through. These have been an extremely common sight since Cameroon, evidence of how fast the jungle is being smashed down. I came all the way over to Point Noir to get my visa for Angola. Without this visa, I cannot continue on the west coast, and it's notoriously the hardest to get. Luckily, I meet an extremely friendly Angolan/Portuguese guy who's lived in this area for 40 years. He tells amazing stories of boating the Congo River back in the 70s and 80s, how friendly people were, and how it was safer then than Denmark or Sweden are today. Of course, things are different now. Anyway, he knows the Angolan ambassador, and so pretty soon I'm shaking hands with him and my visa is issued just a few days later. With that last visa in hand, I can finally move on and eventually make it to the southern tip. I backtrack a bit to a town called Dolisie, aiming to cross into the DRC on a very seldom used trail that again doesn't show up on any map or any GPS. Local taxi drivers kind of think there's a road, but they don't really know. Of course, they take one look at the Jeep and say, it'll be fine, but who knows what that actually means. I fill up with all the gas, water and food I can carry, fully expecting there will be nothing in the DRC. This will likely be the most remote and most isolated stretch of the entire expedition. Somehow, I have to find a way across the Congo River, although before that, I have to just get there. The road deteriorates and small puddles turn into river crossings that get deeper and deeper. Water comes over the hood and I flinch, but there's no turning back now. I just have to keep going. All of this is still in the southern Republic of Congo. I'm not even at the border yet. Republic of Congo has been full of surprises and I've enjoyed it immensely. Now I set my sights on the mighty Democratic Republic of Congo, formerly Zaire. I'll leave you with a choir singing where I camped at a seminary one night in the Congo.